Hello, football lovers around the world. You're welcome once again to Football Intel with me, Cyril Aloysius. I'm super excited to be the one to bring to you interesting football matters. All right, so a very quick one. Bayern Munich have bid 70 million euros for Tottenham's Harry Kane. And guess what? That bill has been rejected. Yes, the bill was rejected by Tottenham because, according to news, Tottenham actually value Kane more than that. And I'm beginning to wonder, a man who is almost 30 years and you are not willing to accept 70 million euros for him. Yes, Harry Kane is good, no doubt. Harry Kane is actually really, really good. But come on. Come on now, 70 million euros. That's some money. Accept the money. I believe Kane must be telling himself, man, I want to win trophies. All right. So that's not the only headline I have for you this time around. The Declan Rice issue. As we all know, Manchester City have also joined the mix. Okay. Arsenal was alone on the race for Declan Rice's signature. And I feel like West Ham currently have City and Arsenal right where they want them, because West Ham are looking for a bidding war between these two sides. And they know what's going to happen when a bidding war starts. West Ham are aware that, okay, if we can hold back a little, allow these guys to keep bidding, Arsenal bids this amount, we say no. Manchester City would want to up it up and bid this amount, then we'll say no. Arsenal want to come back again and bid, and then we'll say no. And then finally, at the end of the day, we can now sell him to the highest bidder. I think that is exactly the plan West Ham have for Declan Rice. But is that plan really going to work out? Because let's not forget, this particular deal might also come back to haunt West Ham and other teams. Because let's take a look at it from the other side now. Manchester City are currently in need, or they're coming for Declan Rice. Rice has made it clear that he wants to leave West Ham. So it is the player's desire to leave. That means if for any reason he is not sold in this transfer window, West Ham would be keeping a player who does not want to stay in the club. And that is very dangerous for every team. As a team, you don't want to keep a player whose intention is not to remain at the club. So that is one. Another reason is this. Why not let him go? Let him go. Yes, not for cheap, but come on. 80 million pounds is not cheap. That's some good money. 80 million pounds. You can cash out big time. All right? Yes, I know City have got the money, but I'm sure they are not also stupid to know when you're trying to want to make them overpay for a certain player. I think that's almost the same thing Brighton and Hove Albion are doing with Chelsea for Moises Caicedo, wanting Chelsea to overpay for the player. At first, you said you mentioned a fee in the region of 70 million, and then you later upped it up to like 75 million. Now you are saying it's 80 million. Chelsea are saying they are not meeting that amount, and I'm worried. I'm worried for Chelsea. Sorry, I'm deviating a little bit, but I'm actually worried for Chelsea, because Chelsea, in actual reality, needs Moises Caicedo. I mean, think of it. N'Golo Kante is gone. Kante has gone. Kante is gone. He's gone for Saudi Arabia. He's gone for the money. He's gone for the money. Yes, I mean, who wouldn't go for the money? Who wouldn't live for the money? I think I have to beg the Saudis. Please, guys, come for me. I'm available. I can play football. Come on, buy me. All right, so we can't blame N'Golo Kante for leaving. We can't blame anybody. We can't blame Benzema for joining the Saudi Pro League. But come on, guys. Back now to Manchester City and Declan Rice. Whether or not Declan Rice will leave West Ham remains a certainty. It is certain that he will leave. But when is the problem? Because if West Ham decides to drag the situation, decides to drag the price for so long, both Arsenal and Manchester City might get tired. Yeah, they might get tired of the waiting game and decide to back off. And in a case where nobody is coming for the player again, so what do you now do? You are now left to eat up your player now in that kind of situation. Oh yeah, it's the player kind of situation. And of course, I'm pretty sure West Ham would not want to find themselves in that situation. No club would want to. No club who really wants to sell a player would want to find themselves in that kind of situation. I mean, 80 million is enough for a player like Declan Rice, except you have big eye. Yeah, Obojo, you want to collect over for the guy, and that may not spell well for West Ham at the end of the day. Cash in, come on, what's there? 80 million is good. Cash in. Whether Arsenal or Manchester City, let him go. And now on the issue on which of these club Declan Rice would want to head to, I think that's another thing we need to talk about because, come on now, should it be an argument? Can any player in the world right now reject Man City? Come on, guys. Let's call it spade a spade. Let's call it spade a spade. Manchester City are currently the best team in the world. So it would be somehow absurd, if I may use the word absurd, for any serious-minded football player who is serious about his career to it would be actually bizarre for that player to reject Manchester City at this point because come on, they won the treble. It's easy to win the treble. If it's easy, go win now. If it's easy, go and win it. Go and win it. The Champions League, the Premier League, the FA Cup were all in the bag for Manchester City last season, and man, this was an amazing feat. I'm sure the people who were really, really not happy about this was the Manchester United fans because they were the only ones in England to have done that, and right now, City have matched that feat. So, their mouths will close small for now. Manchester United, your mouth will close small. So, allow the City fans to be happier, right? So, currently, there's no player in the world who would want to join City. So, it will be no surprise to see Declan Rice, wanting to join City. Yeah, he said he's open to joining, that he wanted Arsenal before. That's what he said, though. Rice said he wanted to join Arsenal before. But when he heard City are now in the race, he now changed it to, okay, he's open to joining anybody. So anybody could be City. Baba too wise. Baba is too wise. He said, I wanted Arsenal, only Arsenal. When he saw that City were now in the mix, he now changed it to, okay, anybody. You can join anybody. Anybody in this case could mean Manchester City. And we all know what happens when a team like Manchester City comes knocking at your door. It's just like when Real Madrid a few years back come knocking at your door. Come on, you know what that's gonna mean. You have the Galacticos coming at you, coming for you. Come on, guys. I think you can explain the rest for yourself. Okay, that's it on Football Intel for today. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around with me. I had an amazing time with you on the show today. Until I come your way again next time, please do want to follow us on our different social media platforms. Cyril Aloysius remains my name. It's a bye for now, and thanks for watching.